NHTSA is expanding and accelerating the Takata airbag inflator recall to protect the safety of all Americans. This action follows NHTSA's confirmation of the root cause of the rupture of Takata airbag inflators. Ruptures of Takata inflators have been tied to 10 deaths and more than 100 injuries in the United States. The Takata airbag recall, which we are more than doubling today, is the largest and most complex recall in U.S. history.
Just as we're all seeking to make America safer from outside influences and even from the crooks and thieves who ply their nefarious wares from inside the D.C. Beltway, we are once again awash in highways and byways more unsafe than ever before. And this isn't even about the crumbling infrastructure no one seems willing to address properly. It's about more bad airbags, more shoddy workmanship, more cheating, more care you bought being allowed to roam free without being repaired, and thus leaving you in danger every single second you get behind the wheel of that car. And once again, the guys making fat profits are getting away with what could be, in a sense, murder. Snap up the 5-point harness. Let's get to work with the nationally syndicated Wizard of Wheels, the motorized master, if you will, the car coach. Welcome in, Lauren Fix, once again. Lauren, by the way, just before we get started here, did you call shotgun today? Because it's obvious you're working from the shotgun chair.
We're test driving the new 2017 Honda Ridgeline, and the reviews will be coming out May 9th, and this is very exciting that I'm one of the few people that get the opportunity to give full impressions and everything.
Okay, I'm just checking because I would expect you to be behind the wheel, not in shotgun, but that's okay. We'll give you a break this time.
I had to get that camera just set right for you.
Perfect. I like that. Let's talk about this Takata recall again. More than 40 million additional airbags being linked to malfunctions. There was 28.8 million previously recalled in the U.S. Now, follow me. That makes almost 70 million cars that are on the road right now, driving, that have the possibility of having a fatal flaw in them that could cause someone's death. Lauren, I mean, I know I might be over-exaggerating here, but I've also got a personal story here. My dad recently purchased a very softly used pickup truck, a Chevy, and they just recalled the seat belts on his car, saying that they could come off, the bolt can come off in an accident. Lauren, here's the deal. We've got cars out there that are now unsafe at possibly any speed. Why are we allowing these vehicles to remain out there? Because there's a possibility I could be in one, you could be in one. We don't know. It goes bad. The airbag doesn't go off. The seatbelt pops off in an accident, and we're killed because of it. Something's wrong there.
There's a lot of problems wrong. And if we all know that this is going on. The Car Care Council says 9 cars have something wrong with them on the road, and it could be out of 10 that there's something wrong. But in reality, when you start looking at this, people don't maintain their cars. They don't care about it. Now, how are you going to get people to replace their airbags? These are not, oh, it's only $100. We're talking about something massive here. But in addition, what's behind all this? That's what you really want to know. What's behind all this? Well, the National Traffic Safety Administration, I think for a long time, has been very lax on calling these recalls and calling these manufacturers out that are doing something wrong. Plus, they're always changing the rules and the regulations on a constant and continual basis. So you've got NHTSA making their issues, and you've got other part of the government that are making problems, the Department of Transportation. So what happens? So some guy goes to work at NHTSA for a couple of years. Then he decides, I don't want to work for the federal government. I'm getting an opportunity to work for one of the manufacturers.
Okay, wait.
I know all the ins and outs.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I get all that, but I want to focus on this right now. 70 million cars are on the road right now that if they're in an accident could kill somebody. Why not? And boy, I'll tell you here, I know I'm dealing in fantasy here. I want every one of those 70 million cars off the road right away. And I want the person, the manufacturer, the company, whether it's Takata, Honda, whomever, give somebody a damn car to drive so that they're driving something safe. I know it's never going to happen, but that's what needs to be there so we take these cars off the road.
Well, Takata's at This is not the fault of Honda or Ford or GM or whoever the manufacturer is. They bought a product, they asked for the specifications, they produced that product, and then they just do some short. So now Takata, which is a gigantic company, and was supplying literally almost every manufacturer. Thankfully, I only have 2 vehicles of my vehicle fleet that have problems. And I called the dealer and this is back in August of last year. I said, hey, I got a car. It's on the recall list. They said, yeah, we know. I said, well, when are you going to get airbags? Who knows?
There we go. Wait a minute. Right there. That's my point. That's my point. Hold Takata's feet to the fire, whomever the manufacturer is. These are the ones, they put these unsafe cars on the road. They need to then take them off the road immediately and give somebody something to drive. Make it Takata's fault.
Where's the line in the sand then? So Okay, so now you're saying people have died. We know people are injured. No one's died, no one's injured when it came to the Volkswagen cheat, and they're going after them for billions of dollars. So which is it? Take that money and put it toward helping Takata build these airbags, get another company to make these airbags. They can't make them fast enough. This has been going on for over a year now.
But they knew that these
airbags.
They knew these airbags were wrong. They knew that they were defective right away, so they put defective products into a vehicle, and it now can kill people that are on the road right now. I know I'm asking for the impossible. I only got 45 seconds left, but I'd love to solve this right now and stick it to these people and say, now you got to eat it, and you've got to put people in a car, a rental, something that at least makes it safe.
But you're talking about 70 cars, so that would mean rental fleets. That's not going to leave anything left. The only vehicles that I saw that weren't on there were some BMWs, most Audis, some Mercedes. I mean, there's not even any vehicles left. So the question is, I'm sitting in the Honda Ridgeline, they're not using Takata airbags. Even stated, we have nothing to do with them. Don't even work with them. But let's say you put them out of business. You tell them, listen, I want all these things now. They can't produce them fast enough. They run them out of business. Then what? What happens then? Nothing.
I know what we're talking about.
Then we don't get anywhere. We can't go manufacturer because then we're going to start running them out of business. The fact is,
I didn't expect to do this for the whole segment, but I'll tell you what, it's important to me because this is still dealing with vehicle safety, individual safety.
Absolutely.
I don't know what the answer is here, quite frankly, but I want people's feet held to the fire immediately because they did it. The cars are unsafe. People can die. And if my dad's got one of these vehicles right now, that gets me really ticked off at Chevy and the people who made it. So there
watch
you go.
the Chevy brake lines also because they had a problem and they didn't.
Oh, thanks. I'm feeling so much better right now.
Go to the dealer, have the lines replaced. If not, call
LaurenFix.com, is it? Lauren, we're out of time. Get out of that passenger seat. We'll see you next time.